Hey everybody, I am the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. Happy Switch 2 day, everybody. Early is good. Excellent. Glad you're gonna get to watch some of it, hot dog. Happy Switch 2 month, or Switch 2 day, everybody. I got mine. We're gonna be playing on it tonight. I took a half day from work today, and I went over to the GameStop. And oh yes, happy Pride Month too. I made this for Pride Month, and I've got some other ideas, so I might make some more. But just, yeah, happy Pride Month. But yes, I went over to the GameStop today to get my my pre-ordered Switch. I had already pre-ordered it, and I still had to wait an hour and a half. So it still took a long time to get the stupid thing, but I got it. And it works pretty well. And fortunately, it is backwards compatible with Asha and Asha and Monster World, so we can finish that. So let's go ahead and get into it. There we go. Yes. So this is the Switch 2. It's strikingly like the Switch 1. It runs a little bit better and has new games. But I mean, so far it's pretty nice. I like it. I like how the Joy-Cons are like magnetic now. It's kind of cool. I'm a big fan of that. Bok bagok fam. Hey Kenj, welcome. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, seeing it now, I have a better understanding of why they just called it the Switch 2. It really is just sort of like a Switch Pro, for lack of a better term, at least, or at the very least, I haven't seen enough differences that I would be like, oh yeah, it's a completely new thing. It's just kind of like it's a better Switch, but that's not a bad thing. But and like, look at this. I don't know if y'all remember, but in previous streams of this, there was like a little bit of lagginess to this. Like this was overloading the game a little bit, but nope, works just fine now. No lag, no stuttering, no drop frames, none of that. Ooh. Super good. All right, so back with Asha. Oh shoot, hang on. Do I still have delay on? Let's see. I do still have. Okay. Here, let me check. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Hope you can get one soon enough. I mean, I've said it before. I don't blame anybody who doesn't want to get it at release. It's very expensive. The only reason I bought it was because, I knew that I would buy it eventually, and I wanted to avoid the potential for scalping. I was concerned that if I waited too long, I would only be able to get a scalped version, and I don't want that. So yeah, I went ahead and got it. But it is nice though. I mean, it's a pretty nice system. I'm happy with it so far. So you have a tattoo appointment tomorrow. Otherwise, you'd probably pick one up tonight. Yeah. I mean, one of the nice things about it, I am pleased to say that it seems like just about everywhere that I've heard about has had plenty available. So it's not another rush situation where we're like really struggling with having enough. So that's a nice change. Anyway, let me explain what's going on. So in the last stream, we finished up the events in the pyramid and the sky castle, and then we fought Princess Propri, she's Queen Propri. She's a queen. And because she had been taken over by evil, and our good friend Pepe managed to save our lives, and he sang a song, and then everyone felt better, and now this giant hole is here, and I'm going to jump into it. This, I believe, is the final dungeon. Yes, the underground fort. Arabesque Court in Dream. An odd name. Arabesque Court in Dream. I wonder if I can get like a lot of money down here. I guess I could leave at any time. I don't have Pepe though, so I can't glide or anything, which is a little annoying. So this supposedly, I believe this like cave area opened up. Oh, hey, Jimmy, welcome. This place opened up when we defeated, or we rescued Propri and Pepe sang its song. So this presumably is where the final boss is. That's exciting. And unfortunately for us, because they decided to make this somewhat strange decision in the remake, we already know who the final boss is. We've seen him before. Like, in the original game, it was like a big mystery, and you're like, oh, wow, it's like now we're going to learn who's behind all of this. But in this game, they just show you at the beginning. It really doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like that's a foolish decision. But whatever, I didn't make the game. Ow. Just a bunch of enemies, really. Just a little gauntlet of fears. A gauntlet of terror. Oh. These guys are hurting me way more than they should, frankly. Should not be having this much trouble with very predictable enemy movements. They could have had a red herring if they chose this. Yeah, I mean, it's just... They just didn't have to show it. Like, there was no purpose in showing that opening sequence. It made a lot of things, like, unnecessary... Like, things that didn't need to be exposed at the beginning. Like, I mean... One thing that they did by showing the final boss is they also showed all 4 of the wizards and made it clear that they were bad guys from the start. I mean, it's pretty obvious when you play the game and the first boss becomes one of those. But, you know, they could have hidden that. Like, there's no reason for them to have said it. It didn't really add that much to the game. It was just kind of like a short opening sequence where they implied that bad things were going to happen. I don't know. It just kind of feels like they removed intrigue for no real reason. So I don't fully understand that decision, but whatever. I am not a game maker. I am not a maker of games. Hello. Hello. Burp. Burp. Got him. Oh, but yeah, so we just gotta kind of go down through this dungeon, really. How's everybody else doing? Y'all having a good Thursday? Again, my Thursday was pretty good. I'm glad I got my Switch, too. I finally found a project to work on. I was talking in the last stream about how I needed, like, something to do. I finally found something to do, so I've got a project to work on again, which is nice. So, that's super good. And, yeah, I guess that's about it. Whoa. Keep forgetting I have magical hit. It just doesn't feel natural to me. Goss! Second Goss! Really wish I had Pepe. I just miss having him around. Gonna make some kaiju, remove the idea of the gamer to... Yeah. Set for September with FF Tactics Evilist Chronicles. Yeah, you know, I when I saw that was coming out, I was very excited. And then I saw, like, screenshots of it, and it really does just kind of look like a smoothed out version of the original. Like, I don't know, I just kind of, like, figured they'd do something more than that. Like, don't get me wrong, I still think that it's great. You know, I like the way the original worked or looked, but it seems odd to me that that's all they did, really. But I am glad that FF Tactics continues to get appreciation because, you know, this is a great game. I do think it's funny that, like, FF Tactics has had multiple releases, but I don't think The Tactics Advance games have received as much appreciation. It's both the original PSP version and the PSP port war of. What do you mean it's both of them? Like you can toggle between which translation you use or something? Like what? In what way is it both? Do you mean that it just has like the stuff with Balthier in it? You can choose which to play? Okay. Were they that different from each other? Were there like a lot of changes for the War of the Lions version? So I thought it was basically just the same thing with new dialogue and some like bonus areas, like the thing with Balthier. Translation differences and extra. Wait, so they have the original translation from like the PS1? That was a very rough translation. I'm surprised they preserved that. With "I had a good feeling and this is the way." That's great. I kind of like that. That's a really bold thing to do, to like hold up, your own failures again. Be like, yeah, I don't mind. I'll show off how terrible our old translation was. Got a gold bar? It's like bringing back Wyvern. Not sure what Wyvern is. Sorry, not cool enough. Star Wars clearly ripping off FF Tactics. I did like FF Tactics though, but I've said it before. The big problem with me and FF Tactics is that most of my experience with FF Tactics is me just like playing through the game on a completed save file, like just doing random like what do you call it? Shake, shake, shake. Doing like random battles at the end of the game with like really overpowered characters. And so my perspective is very strange on the game. Stop that dude. Or madam, laying eggs. Okay, bye. Poop out an egg. Bird continues to show its butthole as though it were Sanrio and Pom Pom Purin. I get so frustrated with that. Y'all know about that? The PS1 version of Final Fantasy V had bad translations. Wyvern was the name of the wyvern monster. Oh, and the funniest how they handled the adamantite golem. Its name is it's a damn golem. Yeah, I remember. I think the first way I played FF5 was the PS1 version, which was weird because for a long time I continued to think of Lena as Rhina, which is what they referred to her as in the PS1 version, Reina, and it's like really, and there was like a lot of oddities to both that translation and FF6's translation. But man, both of those games just ran like garbage, man. What's he doing? What are you doing up there? Stop that. They originally intended to have it ported onto the SNES as Final Fantasy III, but they didn't finish it in favor of 6. Really? That's interesting. So, if that had been the case, we would have wound up with FF3/6 would have been FF5, huh? That's interesting. Oh, hey, dude. It's a bar. It's a. I was gonna say a boar. It's not a boar. It's a bull. I know what a bull is. Bink, bink, bink. I mean, that would have been great. I love FF5. It's my favorite. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game. Oh wait, yeah, would have been 4. I'm sorry, I did terrible math in my head. I remember getting so frustrated at the FF6 PlayStation version because I didn't understand how the translation could have gotten worse in between, like from the Super Nintendo to the PlayStation. Like this was I was a younger kid and I was just like, well, it's a more modern console. Certainly it would be better. You unapologetically love 5 as a game. Do people have to apologize for 5? I guess I also love it unapologetically, but I didn't know anyone was apologizing for it. I think 5's great. I think 5 is super duper fun. You know what? I can probably. Oh wait, no, it's not there anymore. I was gonna say I can go get that armor, but the guy left. It's not in the city anymore. You know, the story's not great, but the job system of Gilgamesh. But yeah, I mean, the story's not great, but whatever. It's still a story. It's a functional story. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not complicated. I just really liked, like, one of the things that I liked so much about FF5 is that it was a rare Final Fantasy that tried to be funny. You could make the argument that whether or not it succeeded, but a game that tries to be funny is way more exciting to me than a game that is just endlessly depressing and like tragic or whatever. I would much rather them try to make me laugh than just be a soap opera, you know? No, eat it. PS1 was the first official English translation of 6. No, it wasn't. What are you talking about? You know that it came out on the Super Nintendo, right? Or are you saying that, like, are you not acknowledging the SNES one out of contempt? You're thinking 5. Yeah, okay. I was real confused. I'm like, you know that Final Fantasy 3 came out on the Super Nintendo, right? Also, just for anyone that is new here, I always refer to the game that is often thought of as Final Fantasy 6 as Final Fantasy 3 because the only version of the game that I've ever really liked was the SNES one. And that one was called Final Fantasy 3. So if you hear me say FF3, I'm probably talking about that one. These things are destroying me. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Let me use actually no, let me just get out of here. Forget it. Again, I mean, it would be a good idea to stop. No, so I mean, you could you can have dramatic elements in a game. There are like ways to do it properly. And I just think a lot of games don't or get a lot of games don't get that, and they're just overly dramatic and negative. FF6 GBA does have mods that you could do to give the SNES soundtrack, which is worthwhile. Also gives you the X of the Kaiser Dragon. Yeah. Does it allow you to change the translation back? Buy things. Yes. Do I need money for anything? I have 4 of these? She keeps saying I'll buy them for 5,000 each, but I have to sell them individually, apparently. There we go. Okay. That guy's not back that I can buy stuff from, is he? Let me check in here. Hello. What you got? Oh, out of stock. Okay. What you got? Buy that. Buy that. Oh, wait, maybe this guy? This guy might sell it. Let me see. I need somebody who will sell me armor. Or, like, yeah, it's called armor. Okay. No, man. Give me armor. Secondhand swords? I'll take that. Yeah. Alright. Oh, he's back! Oh, ooh, well, sir. I didn't know you had such fancy schmancy things. Take that. Right, what do I have left? I don't have enough left to buy anything else, though. Boo. Alright, well, whatever. Do the legendary bracelet. Oh, look at her. She's like, yeah, I got cool, bracelets on. Brazzards. Caliph sword. I think the Caliph sword's probably my best bet. Wait, Ishtar sword. Hang on, what was the difference there? Magical hit with attack power 5 can be activated for 10 charges. Magical hit with attack power 8 can be activated for 6 charges. I'll go for that. Yay, Ishtar's sword. Away! Dragon Quest gear. Yeah, it does kind of feel like Dragon Quest gear. It's not a bad thing, though. I've been thinking about playing the Dragon Quest 3 HD upgrade thingamajigger recently. Just because I'd like to play another one of those. Why did the Caliph get rid of the sword? Did he not like it? Wait, is that a Rock the Casbah reference? Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Caliph, don't like it. I don't like it. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Did someone say queef sword? No, no one did, but I mean, you can say what you want. Just want to make sure. I'm not sure I knew that was I never knew that was Caliph. I always thought it was Kareem. Like, Kareem, don't like it. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. The funniest thing about that song to me is like a little YouTube poop someone did one time where it was just the screen continuously like zooming in on like the taskbar in Windows, and it just said lock the taskbar, which I thought was really funny, and it's like all I can think of when I think of that song. Lock the taskbar, lock the taskbar. What was I talking about before that? Oh yeah, Dragon Quest 3 HD. Like, so my only real experience with those like Square Enix's HD or 2D HD graphic games, it hasn't been good. I have not been impressed yet with the look. It always looks kind of off to me and sort of strange. So what I want is for a game that is like HD 2D or whatever it's called, that I'm happy with, and so I need to try it. So oh, that guy just kind of like appeared and fell. See, Caliph sounding like Kareem is some Scottish pronunciation. Well, I don't know. I like the golem designs. It's honestly worth getting into it for the developers. You mean like it's honestly worthwhile going into it for the developers. Team Asano. So I don't know who that is, but you're talking about them as they're very familiar. Are they the prime person who makes HD 2D or something? Like I think so the reason that I haven't liked the HD 2D that I've seen so far is similar to the reason that I didn't really like when Pokemon games started using like they started animating their 2D sprites. I think it was in black and white, maybe. Like all of the characters kind of like constantly like moved, and the way that they did it wasn't through the creation of new sprites, but rather through like rotating and scaling, which I thought looked bad. And the 2D HD has the same kind of effect to me, where they don't always make like new sprites. What they do is they kind of like tweak the sprites using visual tricks like rotating and scaling, to make them feel more alive. Like it's sort of like cheating animations, so to speak. Team Asano makes HD2D games like the DQ one, Live a Live, Octopath 1 and 2. They also made the Bravely games. Yeah, okay, so those are all the games that I was talking about when I said like I hadn't really been terribly impressed. And the thing that gets me the most is that clearly they can do sprite design. The sprites look good. I just wish that they didn't do these like other visual tricks to kind of like make it look. It just sort of looks artificial to me somehow. I don't know how to describe it properly. Like I would be happy if they just made like higher resolution 2D games. You know, that's fine. Like don't add all the other like quirks and tricks. Just have like higher quality 2D sprites, and that's great. I'd be fine with that. But that is not the direction. Maybe I'm mostly thinking of Octopath. Octopath had what I'm talking about in it. But maybe it was just stylistic changes feel jarring. Two games mashed together. Well, I mean, there are certainly some people that do it better. Like for a while there, Square Enix was doing a thing where like they would update either the backgrounds or they would update the sprite design, and it never looked good either way. Like what they did with the original release or the original re-release of Romancing Saga 2, or the re-release of Legend of Mana. Bravely Default Flying Fairy is that's the re-release of the original Bravely Default, right? I actually wasn't into the original Bravely Default either, and I know that sounds weird because it is very similar to Final Fantasy V. It's just something I didn't like about it. I don't know. It bothered me in some way. I wasn't a fan, which is a shame too, because a friend of mine was like way into it. He really liked it, but I was kind of like, I don't know, I don't like this. So I don't know. My my opinions on things are not always rational. Sometimes I just don't like it because I don't like it. What can I say? One thing I did like about Bravely Default, though, when I played it, was I liked the idea that they introduced all the jobs to you by having you compete against someone who had that job. So, like, you got an idea of Team Asano loves 5, which buys so many of his games. So is Asano that's a person, I guess. That's the head of the development company, I guess. Got super into the original Bravely, but no worries if it wasn't for you. I mean, what was it that I didn't like about it? I know I got to a place where I got stuck, which, you know, is hard to, it's hard to like a game when you're stuck in it. It was the when they were going after, I think, the water crystal, maybe. I did like, there was a boss that, like, if you didn't defeat it, was like broken up into like 4 parts, and if you didn't defeat like all 4 parts in the same round, it would like revive itself or something like that. There was some trick to it, and I just couldn't get it to work. And I know part of it's because I was underleveled. Asano's the head of the team. Okay, yeah. I mean, full credit though, like having reset. Oh yeah, that's right. It has the six world reset thing too. does seem a little strange. I don't know. Again, I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with it. I just didn't like it personally. Does this thing stop spitting out at some point? No, it doesn't. How are you supposed to defeat this thing without taking damage? It was their first major game. Well, there you go. I mean, again, like I don't want to come across as saying that it's a bad game. I don't think it's a bad game. I just didn't like it personally. That's me. That's on me. And it could be for any number of reasons. It could be just some minor something that I didn't like, but I just wasn't a fan personally. A lot of rats. Oh, hey, Darkman. Welcome. Thank you for threatening me. I appreciate it. Always good to see. Kill. Side note, if you someone mentioned earlier that they liked the golem design in this. If you like the monster designs in this, I would also recommend looking at the original sprites, because these designs, like these 3D models, are pretty close matches to the originals. And I think that the original illustrations are fun too. Yeah, you know, I think part of the reason why I always feel like it oh, wait, did you see that? She rotated slightly while she was falling, even though she was in like a stabbing animation. That's really strange. That fall was far enough down that she actually rotated a little bit. Oh, this feels very important. What's over here, though? Hearts. Nice. All right. This looks like it might be a boss fight. Here we go. So this would have been like a big surprise in the original game. You're like, oh, wow. It's Warrera. Foolish mortals. You dare rise up against us once more? Surrender's your only option. It's because of you, hero incarnate, that the legend shall repeat. However, this shall be the last time. Come, my minions, slay this puny mortal. Oh no. Those. Yeah, like in the original game, this was like a surprise. You were like, oh wow, it's like a weird eyeball monster. That's interesting. And like all the things up to this point that like, you know, were cyclopes, that was like a surprise. But nope, not in this one. They're like, no, we're just gonna show you. That's the boss. He's a big scary monster. Okay, they're kind of knocking the crap out of me. I think maybe I'm not very good at this game. Like, especially tonight. I don't feel like I'm playing very well tonight, frankly. That's great. Okay, so I haven't figured this out. They keep turning into yellow pepperlagoos. So does that mean the yellow pepperlagoos were, like, possessed? Or something? Oh, is that your mouth? Though you bear grave wounds, still you insist on defying us? You humans are surely foolish creatures. Look how cute she is. Very well. If you are so eager to die, I shall turn you to stone for all eternity. Look at my spooky eyeballs. Well? Ah! Laser! I'm so... Oh, okay. Get down here. I mean, I really don't have to worry too much. I've got, like, what, 5 different, potions to work off of? Oh, something's happening. What that mouth do? Oh no! Meanwhile, Pepe's here! Look how cool he is! Oh, who are you? Move, I can't see! I said move! If you don't, I'll turn you to stone! Don't do that! No, he's my friend! No! Pepe died again! Stop killing Pepe! Eh. That was an animation. Yeah. Ah. Guy. It's starting to seem a lot like the JLF from Life of Brian. Oomph! No, this can't be! I'm defeated by a mere mortal, a single puny human. No! Blarg! Brrr! No, Pepe! No, don't explode, Pepe! Pepe's just Kenny from South Park. You killed Pepe, you bastards! And that's the end of the... Oh, there was a problem and the software needed to close. Okay. This is even gianter size Pepe appears. It's a lame final boss. I mean, it's like, I'd say it's harder in the original, but like this one's kind of like, it's really underwhelming, right? It's like just kind of, that's the end. Final boss. Did it. So yeah. Let me see if it just, what happens if I start it back up? Is it gonna make me do the whole thing again? I'm assuming so, yeah. Yep, okay. Well, not quite the way I wanted the series to end, but there you go. That was Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World. It's a good way to play the game if you don't have the original, but I'd still recommend the original if you can find it. Well, crap. All right, well, let's do the Nintendo Switch welcome tour. Here we go. That's what everyone wants to see, right? Nintendo Switch welcome tour. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. This was $10. Definitely worth it. I kind of like that like isometric view though. Why was that a person like walking for like a little bit and then they stopped? This should have been free. I decided I wanted to stream this because I figured no one else would. Welcome to the Nintendo Switch 2 welcome tour. Oh, who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Slay's got sunglasses. Yeah, check me out. Entry will begin soon, so please proceed to the entry gate. All right. Go. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. I have arrived at Switch 2 land. There I go. Check me out. Hello. Hello and welcome. What do you think of the venue? Is this the biggest Nintendo Switch 2 you've ever seen or what? Go ahead and walk all over it. Okay, there are all sorts of things to do around here. You can gain some insight into what makes the Nintendo Switch 2 tick. Take some quizzes about the system. It's going to be a very exciting stream, y'all. Experience tech demos that show off the system's features. And of course, I want to play minigames. What was the last thing? Oh, the stamp rally. Step on my face button switched to. Steps are hidden all over the place, so happy hunting. By the way, if you want to move around more quickly, hold the B button to run. Okay, exhibition is really big, so it might save you some time. All right. Oh, why did it zoom out so far, though? Why'd you zoom out so far, though? Wait. Okay, yeah, you can run a little bit faster. Hello. I can't believe it. This place is massive. Yep. I want to talk to more people. Hello. Well, would you look at that? You can tilt the right stick left and right to get a better view of the surroundings. Wow! Such innovation! Since 1 + 2 comes in, I think, October, November. Check. It's the up button, y'all. Were you startled by that stamp popping up? Don't worry, it's harmless. Have fun with the stamp rally. Oh yeah, got that up button. Can I get the left button? Oh yeah. This is so dumb. Get the down button. Yes. Yes. You don't even know how cool it is to get the down button and the right button. Can I read about it? Oh no, okay. This is area A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. The areas progress in alphabetical order. Pretty easy to remember. How big is this place? I guess it's at least L spots long. What is this? What are you? What are you? Are you a game? I want to do a game. Hey there, ready to shuffle your mouse skills? I can do that, I guess. Let me take these off of their mount. Ugh. Oh, I don't have the little thing. Whatever, it's fine. Yes, mouse controls allow you to move your character more quickly and accurately than control sticks. In this minigame, there'll be lots of spiked balls falling from the sky. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. You'll need to move your mouse skills to dodge gracefully and weave tactically around them. It can be pretty tricky, so stay focused. Yes, I want to do it. Let me play with my mouse. Mouse time. Go. Go, mouse time. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. It is kind of like a mouse. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of nice. This is officially the worst tech demo game you've seen on a Nintendo console. Well, I mean, can you believe? Look at this. I'm dodging balls, baby. They ain't gonna hit me. I'm a little spaceship and I'm dodging balls. Tech demo. Oh, it's the future of gaming. Oh, look at me go. I'm using a mouse. Have you ever used a mouse? It's a new innovation that Nintendo came up with just this year. Incredible. Look at me go. Oh, no, I'm dead. I did it. Yay. We ballin'. No, I'm done. That one was fun. Great. back to regular. I dodged the spiked balls in survival mode. Oh, yeah. Such elegant mouse handling. Looks like part 2. Oh, snap. Time for part 2. Part 2, baby. Yeah. More mouse controls. Yes. Yes. This is so dumb. I remember the original mouse. We had to hard-boil a new egg every week to replace the old trackball. Do you remember the first time you like had a trackball outside of the mouse and you were like, why is it so heavy? I remember being just like, oh, it's so like stupidly heavy, this thing. Why? I was like stunned at how heavy the trackball was. Just, whoa, ridiculous. Whoa. Ah, boo. You've never used a trackball mouse? You're not missing much. To reduce vibration. I figured it was to ensure that the that it got proper traction on the desktop, but reduced vibration makes sense too. Okay, next thing. That was the gross and dirty. All right, we're done. Nope. Up. There we go. Onward. What do you have to say? Did you know you can press and hold B to run around? It's fun. You can run in this game. Did you know? What's this? I got glasses. Should you find any lost items as you make your way through the welcome tour, be a helper and please bring them to the information center. Thank you for doing your part. Okay. What if I check this button? Capture button. Yeah, baby. Capture button. Oh, so cool. How about you? It was so much fun. I didn't think we'd see something like that. What, though? The maracas are so cool. They feel realistic. Do they? If you've got time. Okay, this isn't exactly a game per se, but give it a try. In this demo, you'll shake the Joy-Con 2 controllers as if they were a pair of maracas. Universal Studios tour all over again. Yeah, you got to pick up the trash. It's important. Nintendo wants your phone number to use game chat. Physics-based calculations are used to make the beads in the maracas behave like real beads. As the beads shake around inside, the Joy-Con 2 controllers rumble to simulate that effect. Move the beads around inside the maracas and see for yourself what HD Rumble 2 is capable of. Would you like to do the maracas physics demo? Yes! Samba de amigo me up. I'm looking. Let me shake. Let me shake. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Shake. 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 Banana. What? The future of gaming. Why did this one turn like solid and this one isn't? Change appearance. Oh, I can change the appearance. Okay. I did it. Gently roll the beads. Ooh. Ooh. They were just really excited about their new game. That's all. I mean, truth be told, it does feel, you know, like what it's supposed to be. It feels accurate. Like the subtle vibrations are really cool, but you know, I don't know what you're gonna do with this. Like, I don't know how you use this as a game, but it is fun. I did it! Maracas physics, baby! Yeah! All right. You shook those maracas like there's no tomorrow. All right, what's next? What's this? Is this a thing I can do? No. That's a quiz? Oh, I want to take the quiz. I want to take the quiz, though. How do I get down there? Quiz! Quiz! How do I get there? Quiz? Oh, there must be like a staircase or something. It's not Wii Sports with Matt. Oh, I didn't try this one yet. What is this? What is this thing here? What are you? Hello. This minigame will showcase some of what HD Rumble 2 feature can do. You're likely aware that HD Rumble 2 can... everything is a 2. Everything is a 2 in this game, in this console. Just everything's 2. You're likely aware that HD Rumble 2 can produce very strong vibrations. This minigame will allow you to experience these strong vibrations firsthand. Move the mouse from side to side, and the vibration will change in strength. Try to find the vibration is strongest. How's that sound? Do you want to play Find the Strongest Rumble along a line? Yeah, let me do it. I'm a champion. This is a mouse game? Okay. Find the strongest rumble along the line. Got it. Okay, here we go. Find where the rumble's the strongest. I've got to go number 2. Where is the rumble the strongest? It's right here. That's my guess. Oh, okay. Well, I was close. I was close. Miss bite. I'm trying it. I'm trying it. Oh, wait. I keep trying to push the insert AVGN joke about number 2s. Let's see. Riddle me this, chicken man. If quizzes are quizzical, then what are tests? Complicated. Challenging for the brain. Oh, so you're not going to get me. That's pretty close. 30? 30 what's? All right, I got that. Let me try again. I think I can do better. You can't get over them saying you can walk all over the Switch 2. Ugh. It's hard to figure out, like, what is the most vibratey, you know? Ooh, very close. I think they'll get me the medal. Yeah, baby! Nice! Nice! Why is the medal like a person walking? So, oh, you got you kind of like slowly ambling medal. Do you like the slowly ambling medal? You did it. You did it. Alright, simply exceptional. It seems you're able to gauge the strength of the rumble quite well. Part 2 is open to the public. Are you strong enough to handle part 2? Shut up, kid. Oh, wait, what? Oh. But you said I could play it, though. You said it was open. The heck, man? I'm gonna run now. I'm angry. And I got sunglasses on. Alright, what are we doing over here? Hello, what are you doing? Quiz. You can learn about HD Rumble 2 here. Okay. Yes, I wish to be quizzed. Glad to hear it. Well, here's HD Rumble 2 Insights number 1. The metal represents you walk. You were really into that, Cyber. Alright, what do you have to say? HD Rumble 2. Take a look here. These are the HD Rumble 2 parts for the Nintendo Switch console. They're different from the HD Rumble parts for the Nintendo Switch console. In fact, these parts have been rebuilt from the ground up. They're housed within the Joy-Con 2 and Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. Oh, they're not housed within the screen. That's good to know. And in order to fit inside both the Joy-Con 2 and Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, they've had to undergo even further separate customization. Oh, I heard about that stapling thing. That is awful. Okay. Wait, so this is just bullet points at the end? Thanks. How Rumble works. The rumble of the controller is created when magnets and electromagnets shift a weight. It's a little tricky. The rumble of older Nintendo controllers is created by a motor spinning a weight. When it comes to Nintendo Switch HD Rumble and Nintendo Switch 2 HD Rumble 2, I hate that. The weight isn't spinning. Instead, it vibrates side to side at a very high speed. This is similar to how some trains use magnets to levitate, allowing them to move at extremely high speeds. Vibrating the weight sideways makes it easier to make it rumble in various ways. Rumble is electromagnets. HD Rumble 2 is sideways. Yeah, it was pretty bad. That's a very unfortunate thing to do, frankly. I'm glad that did not happen to my box. Because I did get this from GameStop. Nintendo Switch 2's console's HD Rumble 2 feature has a range of intensity. From very weak vibrations like a gentle touch, to much stronger vibrations. At maximum strength, the sensation will destroy the world! However, these strong vibrations won't be used the whole time you're playing a game. Rather, this powerful rumble is reserved for specific moments where it makes the most sense. The worst part is that they end... Wait, so they still, like, charge them? You couldn't return it even though they destroyed it? That's kind of dumb. That's pretty bad marketing. No, they must have to take it back if you can show that, like, the staple went into the screen. I can't imagine that they wouldn't take it back if it was damaged out of the box. That would be like that would be extremely bad for them as a company. Yeah, it's true. Why would you? Why would you staple the box? What is it even for? Just like, was it for like the receipt or something? What was the point of putting a staple in it? Joy-Con controls rumbling in your hands have been designed to transmit this sensation directly into your arm, no matter how you're holding them. Oh my gosh. It's because the HD Rumble 2 parts are attached directly to the plastic on the back. Oh, the parts being so close to your hands makes the vibrations easier to feel. Did you know if something vibrates in your hand, you can feel it? Holy crap! Okay. Can I now quiz? Yeah, quiz, baby! Give me a quiz. Staple in the receipt. Oh, just give them the receipt. That's a terrible idea. Freaking, come on, GameStop. You should know better than this. Although GameStop is the company that took the games, opened up new games, took the games out of the packaging, put them somewhere else, and then sold them to you as new games. So, what part of the console is shown in the image? The microphone, the mouse sensor, HD Rumble 2. That one. How's the way for the HD Rumble to it shakes from side to side? It actually stays still. Thank you, Nintendo, for making life. Which of the following is true of the strength of the HD Rumble 2 feature? It can be either strong or weak. You might not realize that, but oh, thank you, Ecodrone. Thank you very much. In the Joy-Con 2 controllers, where are the HD Rumble 2 parts attached to? The plastic on the back, they're not attached to anything. They float freely. That one. Done! They wanted to prep all the paid-for consoles so that they wouldn't need to ring through the register of the system at midnight. It was, yeah, I mean, that's what they did for mine. They just put a little marker on it. I really know about HD Rumble 2 now, baby. I know about rumbling. I want to find secrets, though. Where are the secrets? I want to find secrets. I want to find secrets. I want to find secrets. What's over here? Hello, Area F. Can't get through. Okay. It's down here. Oh, what's this? The mouse foot upper? Very nice. Do y'all want me to keep playing this, or should I play Mario Kart? I have Mario Kart too, but I felt like no one would play this, and so I wanted to play it. For that matter, if we don't want to play Mario Kart, I do still want to play another Castlevania game. So if you'd rather see me play a Castlevania game, say which one you want of either the 3 GBA ones or the 3DS ones. No, I did. I played part of Order of Ecclesia. I didn't finish it though. But I mean, I've played all those games before. Release button, nice. The release button, nice. You're kind of loving this. I kind of like it too. It's stupid, but I kind of like it. It reminds me of like Wii Play from like the Wii, like that. Not Wii Sports, which was famous, but like Wii Play, the one that was just kind of like its own thing. I liked that game. Ecclesia would be a good pivot after. I could get back to Ecclesia. I'm not gonna play Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 tonight. No, I don't wanna. You can learn about Joy-Con 2 controller mouse sensors here. There's a mouse. Do you want to learn about how a mouse works? Have you ever heard of that concept? Let me tell me about the mouse thing. I want to know what it does. Joy-Con 2 can be used as a mouse, baby. Yeah. By the way, you might find it easier to hold the Joy-Con 2 like this. Okay. You're waiting to find out there's like frog fractions. There is one. Mouse on your lap. What? Mice are typically designed to be used on desks or tables. Joy-Con 2 mouse controls, however, can be used on other surfaces, like your legs. Put the mouse on your legs. Do it. You can play with the mouse while sitting on the sofa. No way! Holy crap, such an innovation! I can use my leg as a table? Just staggering. I love it. I love how they're talking about it like no one's ever heard of this before. The mouse sensors located each Joy-Con 2 sensor. There's one right here. Truth is, they're actually black and white cameras with a resolution of just a handful of pixels. Oh, look at that cat. That's fewer pixels than the Nintendo Switch IR motion camera. But is it fewer pixels than a Game Boy camera? Silly human, your leg is a leg, not a table. Oh, well, hey, answer the question. It's even fewer than the Game Boy camera. Nice, good job, Nintendo. Just don't use someone else's lap. So how are these cameras used? They check the surface they're on to see the direction and distance they're moved. This is then translated into mouse movement. Fun fact, they can capture thousands of photos in a single second. It allows the mouse to capture some very precise movement. The mouse sensors are a little bit better than a Game Boy, or a little bit worse than a Game Boy camera. They have much more extensive capacity, though. Not just a mouse. It's a Joy-Con, and it has rumble. When you're using mouse controls, the Joy-Con 2 controller doesn't act as just mouse. There are a host of other things it can do. For instance, the gyroscope and mouse can work together to determine which way and by how much you've turned something. This means you can use the mouse to grab and rotate objects in certain games. Also, the mouse can work together with the HD Rumble too. This lets you feel different kinds of rumble as you move the cursor around. And that's not all! Twitch maxes at 1000 FPS! The Joy-Con 2 left and Joy-Con 2 right both have built-in mouse sensors, so two people can play together with mouse controls, rubbing them both on their legs. Or you can play with two mice in each at once, rubbing each one on your legs. Let us touch your legs. So says Nintendo. All right, what do you got? Yeah, I want that quiz, baby. All right, how do mouses work? How do Mises work? Question 1. In what way can you play games using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls? By using your voice. By nibbling on G's. I love that one. I want to say it so badly, but I also want to move on. Cursor. It was very punny today, so future apologies for terrible jokes. I love punny jokes, so don't worry about it. Joy-Con 2 mouse controls don't have to be used on desks and tables. Where else can they be used? Underwater. In midair. On your lap. I like underwater. Da-da-da. The Twitch max is 7 yeah, I mean, it was... I didn't even remember where it, like, came from in the first place. It just kind of showed up and then disappeared again. Pun life, baby! Which numbered area on the Joy-Con 2 controller houses the mouse sensor? It is number 2. Question number 4. What does the gyroscope allow you to do with Joy-Con 2 mouse controls? You can battle mice near you can locate nearby sandwich shops. That's a good joke, actually, like a hero joke. That's really funny. You could. They really don't want you to miss this question. You could take fancy photos of the mouse and compete in art competitions. Boop. In streams are strangely capped at 720 for a brief period. It's not, it's like, is that a joke though? Why is that a joke? I got everything right because I'm super smart and I know what a mouse is. Sorry, I'm drinking. I guess that makes you Mouse Sensor Sensei. I am Mouse Sensor Sensei. Do not question me. How are you enjoying the insights quizzes? If you like, I can give you some special insights. Oh yeah? Just come back to my room. Did you know you could use the mouse on your leg? Yes. You can actually use mouse controls in the Nintendo Switch 2 home menu. Nice. All right, cool. What else you got for me? What is this? Mouse sensor. Did it. Found it. It's because of the audio loop glitch. Okay. Magnetic connector. Honestly, I will say I really like the magnetic connectors. I think it's a cool feature. They work really well. Yay! Onward! I must learn more things. The sync button. Nice. Nice. Can I not check the... Oh, yeah, there we go. Player LED. Nice. Wait, did I miss like a bunch early on? I've got a bunch of stamps that I'm missing. Hang on, let me go back. I didn't get the start button here, or the minus button, or whatever it's called. Minus button! Okay. Can I check this? Oh, there we go. The left stick. Hopefully these won't break or drift. I mean, they will. All controllers break over time. But hopefully it'll be a while. Area H. Okay. They really lock you out of a lot of stuff. I'm ready to go to the next area, please. Your Joy-Cons are split and cracked. It's very strange to think about, like, in the future how like these things will like be sold in like a plastic bag at like a retro games store. It's very strange to think about. One of my Joy-Cons got drunk. Thanks, X. How did I miss 2 buttons right off the bat, though? Hang on, let me go back. Where did I miss 2 buttons? I want to get out all the things. Oh, here's a button. One right here. Yeah, there's one. L button, and then there's probably a ZL button, right? ZL. There we go. PS5 controller's up button on the D-pad broke. Ugh, that's unfortunate. All right, I did it. I have cleared the area A. Now I can go to area B. The Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, the movie, live action. Who's going to opening night with me? Honestly, I would. That sounds really funny. Do you think they're going to make like Mad Catz Nintendo Joy-Cons? That'd be amazing. Hey, how you doing? You can learn about attaching and deattaching Joy-Con controllers. All right, yeah, let's see it. I wish to learn more about how to attach a controller to something else. Attaching and detaching Joy-Con 2 is easy. To detach them, just push the button and then they'll pop off. And then lasers will shoot out of them. It'd be awesome. Hori already makes one. Yeah, but I want a Mad Catz one. That's the thing. Mad Catz is the premier third-party controller producer. Also, is there such a thing as like a second-party controller? What would that be? Does attach them, even if the controller is in the dock. What's more, you can attach each one with a single hand. To attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers, simply bring them near the console. That and the performance brand. Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me of that weird controllers video that Kadikarus did. Man, he found some crazy stuff in that controller, in that game. That video, not game. Whatever. Joy-Con 2 controllers could be done with things. Here we go. Second-party developer I know of. Second-party hardware manufacturer, I don't think so. I'm not very old, so I don't know of Mad Catz. Mad Catz was a they were big in the N64 and like GameCube era. Second party would be those who made Donkey Kong Country. So like a company that works with Nintendo, works with the first party, but it still feels like it would be third party though. Do you know how the Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to console? Yes, from the side. They use magnets. It's the future. Don't get a magnet wet though; it'll die. Unlike Nintendo Switch, there's no locking mechanism to prevent the controls from being attached. So don't try and play your Nintendo Switch in like a windstorm because they might just fly off. Someone who works with first party but owned. Oh, okay. They aren't owned by the third party. Yeah, okay. Yep. The only thing keeping them connected is the force of magnetism, baby. So if there's an EMP wave, your Joy-Cons aren't going to work anymore. No, I was joking. Magnets are completely unimpacted by wetness. I think I can't imagine any reason unless the only way I think it would be impacted is if the water had such a high concentration of ions in it that it would actually change the direct. Like if you had a situation where you had like a magnet in the middle of like 2 containers of highly ionized water. Maybe that would work, because I mean magnetism is basically just polarized particles inside of an object. So if you had like highly ionized water, but again, I don't think it would work. It was an old joke, this idea of like if water gets on a magnet, they stop working. It's just like a stupid thing someone said one time, and it's just really funny to me. So I was making a joke. Sorry. Fun fact about Joy-Con controllers. Each controller can be tapped in the opposite. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that now. Hey. Bro, I actually didn't know this one. However, this orientation is not... I can't play my game That's almost like a challenge mode to play the game like inverted like that. I sort of want to try that. Hang on. Where's my... Don't I have... Yeah, I've got one of these. All right, put this one here. That there. Put that on there. Oh, I can't do it with the thing. Never mind. I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I love that you could actually die if you just stayed in the water for 10 whole minutes. So I think that's the only way you can die in the original Monkey Island, which is hilarious. Really funny. Joy-Con controllers can't be used upside down, and you'll die. This one. Where are the magnets? They're in the ground. Joy-Con 2 controllers can attach to the Nintendo Switch 2 console magnetically. But what are magnets? Well, they're right here. They're on the main body of the console. The Joy-Con 2 controllers don't have any magnets that are attached to the console. The SL and SR buttons are made of steel. It stands for steel left and steel right. Magnets on the console attract the SL, SR. It's not working for me. Did I mention I'm currently drinking wine? Which might be why I'm getting sillier as this goes on. Like, aside from how silly this already is, I am also drinking wine. So there's that. They use 5G, so we're all going to die. Magnets are very dangerous. I love that the action changes to Bob and decompose. Another, yeah. Bob, bloat, decompose, stare vacantly. All right, I know about magnets. Don't you worry. You're also drinking wine. It's all good there. Excellent. Glad I'm not alone. You really want to play Monkey Island? Do it. Why not? Game's amazing. It's an awesome game. Which of the following is used to attach the Joy-Con to the release telekinesis release buttons? Which of the following is to attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the thing? Love. Do you love your Nintendo Switch 2 enough to attach your controllers? I think it's magnets. Sweet berry wine for your health. In which ways can the Joy-Con 2 controllers be attached to the Nintendo Switch console? On either side, backwards, all of the above. Where are the magnets that keep the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the Nintendo Switch 2 console located? There are no magnets. Why would you think that? My Switch controller is not, though. They are on the... No, it's on the console. Yeah. Done! Da-da-da-da! Nice. What a legend! You got all the answers correct. What a legend! All right, cool. See y'all later. Ding, 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 ding. Let's go check out the next thing. Again, vibe check. Y'all still enjoying this? I don't mind playing more of it, but we can switch over to something else if you'd rather. It's getting dark in here. Hang on. Turn on some lights. Ooh, it's getting dark. Getting dark. I think it's goofy. I mean, I think it's fun. Like, it's, again, I can't imagine anyone else really streaming this. And so I wanted to, because I imagine everyone is just streaming Mario Kart. So, like, I was hesitant to really want to play Mario Kart because you could watch it. Anyone else kind of adore this. Wonderful. Glad I'm not alone. I need light. Light, please. Yay, light. I can see again. Hooray. Why is that stuck in my head? Daddy Mulk is stuck in my head for some reason. Yeah, Mario Kart, Night Rain, or Deltarune. Did I get all the stamps? Yes, I did. Good job! You can go through. Area B up ahead can be a little slippery, so watch your step. It's slippery? We have ice physics? Oh, big. Very big. Yeah, it is kind of like Astro Bot. Oh, it is slippery. Oh, dude. Wait, where's that from? Crap, that's gonna drive me crazy. It's like on the tip of my tongue. It's like the map screen song from something. It's from, oh yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad that not only did I represent it well enough, but that people knew what I was talking about. It would have driven me up the wall. My sixth sense, it speaks to me. It's saying there's a stump here near here. Help me! It must be below, I guess. That's a good game. I've never beaten it though. I've gotten as far as the Technodrome, and I can never beat the Technodrome. I never thought we'd get to look around somewhere like this. I'm going to check out every inch of this place, corner to corner, top to bottom. Gotta know. You were lost in what it was? That's a fun game. I mean, it's again, it's very hard. It's a very hard game to beat, but I think the way you're supposed to beat the Technodrome is like a war of attrition. Like you're just supposed to lay down as much damage as you can really, really quickly. And I never had good enough weapons to do it. But I don't know if I'd agree with that. I think usually NES games you can get good at a NES game. It's just in that case, I don't know if there's any area in the level that like had a safe zone. I think it really did just kind of like grind towards you, and you just needed to fill it quickly. Oh, generally, really, yeah. They were often pretty hard. Nice. You already got 2 medals. Go you. Then we can consider this demo. Boom! Open for business. Okay, cool. You'll try out our HDR experience, won't you? HDR, which stands for High Dynamic Range, is a way of producing heaps of color and light. Oh. Explosions, nightscapes, all that good stuff should look nice and shiny on the screen. This particular HDR demo lets you experience fireworks. They feel like they really pop. You can change out just how much the fire... Okay, yeah. Go. Yep. Try it out. Sure. Please switch to tabletop mode or handheld mode or connect to HDR. I don't have any of those things, though. Oh, somebody did a thing. What is this? You want to hear me talk like a Valiger for a little while? I can do that. Unfortunately, I don't have an HDR TV, so we're just gonna have to deal with that one later. I'll have to do that one on my own. All right, what do you got? What are you doing? In this minigame, you'll need to spot the difference between pairs of videos. The image that's shown on screen. Why is the soccer ball getting janky? What's going on there? Sorry, that really took me out of it for a second. The image shown on screen when you play a game changes rapidly. We call the rate at which it changes the frame rate, which is measured in frames per second, or FUPS. The higher the frame rate, the smoother the game will look. Nintendo Switch 2 can reach up to 120 FUPS. Can you tell the smoothness of 120 FPS from the other frame rates? What do you say? You want to do it? Yeah, all right. Never mind, I also can't do this because my TV isn't good enough. Can I not do any of these on this TV? Never mind, I can't do any of these things because my TV is not good. And I got a crappy TV. Freaking lame. I want to learn things. Teach me things. I want to learn about the screen. It sounds fascinating. Do it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's 5 of them? Oh my gosh. Crisp and detailed screen. Slay Queen. Oh. If you could zoom in really close to the Nintendo Switch 2's console screen, you'd see this made up of little dots. These dots are called pixels. They're not 1920 horizontally, but 1080 vertically to be precise. Twitch only maxes at 720 though, so, you know. This is also called 1920 by 1080 resolution. It's the same thing you have on like a standard computer screen when you're doing like a background. It's just advanced graphics, so advanced your eyes can keep up the frame rate. It's not lag. It's not lag. It's just my eyes aren't good enough. My eyes max at 720. That's 2.25 times the resolution on the Nintendo Switch console, so it's like the best. In fact, it's the highest resolution. The Game Boy is here. Why not put a Game & Watch? Where's the Game & Watch representation, Nintendo? Come on. Come on. As for the size of the pixels, they're big as hams. They're the smallest of a Nintendo console to date, so it's a really small screen. Having the most pixels and the smallest pixels makes for the most pixels. There's lots of pixels. All the pixels. Hello. Bright light. Nintendo Switch 2 screen can produce some very bright light. You don't even know. You could say that the screen is HDR compatible. HDR here stands for high dynamic range. The Nintendo Switch console is approximately 16.77 million different types of light and color. That's enough for a mantis shrimp. Meanwhile, the Nintendo Switch 2 console can use hundreds of What have a bad eye? What's my resolution? You gotta resolve to fix that eye. That's what that is. Meanwhile, the Nintendo Switch 2 console can create hundreds of millions of different types of light and color. In games that support HDR, it's now possible to display bright, intense light. The screen you're looking at right now is a simple image that doesn't use HDR. If we were to enable HDR, it would look like this. So Link is exploding here because he's HDR. Okay. Yep. Don't worry. We took care not to make it too bright. Neat. All right, I'm done with that voice, but thank you. I enjoyed doing that. I really like doing the Valley Girl voice. It's super fun. It's a little tricky. Link for reference. Then Switch 2's console screen can change images at high speeds, up to 120 times per second, in fact. So we can say that the screen is 120 hertz compatible. The faster the pictures change, the smoother the movement will appear. And Switch's console screen changes images up to 60 times per second, which is ridiculous if you think about it. Like, that's incredible. So a rate of 120 times per second will mean that the movement looks twice as smooth. Oh, yeah. The image shown is just an example. For games that support 120 Hz's, mouse movements will appear smoother. Using the right stick to look around will feel smoother. Everything will feel smoother. Everything is better. So much smoother. The things are smooth now. Thank you. Less choppy. Ooh, it's challenging. Here's another thing about Nintendo Switch 2 console screen. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the challenging information? It can make games feel less choppy. You could say that the screen is VRR compatible. Game's not laggy as shit. VRR is short for variable refresh rate. When you're playing a game and a lot of characters appear on the screen. Oh, yep. The frame rate can become choppy. Here's what's happening. It takes a little longer than normal to draw each picture. Because of this, pictures aren't ready in time for when they're meant to be updated on the screen. So if the image has been changing 60 times every second, even a slight delay would skew the timing. Suddenly, the pictures would only update at half the rate, at only 30 times per second. This is actually stuff I didn't know how this worked, so it is kind of cool to see. I didn't know how like video lag worked. See if a game may feel choppy. So games that support VRR, the update rate can be changed on the fly to match the image completion rate. Oh, okay. If it takes a little longer to draw the image, the update rate can be changed to 55 times per second. Okay. It's better than suddenly dropping to half the rate, so it's likely to feel less choppy. Okay. All right. That's kind of neat to know. I genuinely didn't know that one. Can't even run at 60 FPS. Can Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour run at 60 FPS? Come on. What era is it? It's 2025, y'all. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour needs to run at 60 FPS. We can handle this now. I don't know what this voice is, but I'm doing it. That's why the turbo button existed, as games were tied to fixed rate. Frame rate. Oh, okay. It's a touch. Oh, it's a touchscreen. I didn't know that. Okay. Yay! But there's more to it. You can grab the Nintendo Switch 2 console and tear it apart with your fingers. Amazing. I really like the slippery movement. It's fun. Karen Took. Let's see what it says. The Nintendo Switch 2 console screen is made up of tiny bits. Pickles. They're called pickles. Capsules. What can the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen display by enabling HDR? Bright light, right? Oh wait, a graphic reminded you of something specific? I must have missed it. What was the actual number of times that the Nintendo Switch 2s can change when it's 120, right? Oh wait, was it 60? Was it 60 or 120? Now I don't know. Oh no. I think it was 100. No, it was 120 hertz. I think I got it wrong. Those hands, the placement. Oh. At least 7. Which feature of the Nintendo Switch does make me less choppy? That's VRR. I think I got that one wrong before. How many points can do the touchscreen at once? 10. Done. Results. Yeah! Perfect score, baby! Oh, I'm so brainy. That was smooth as smooth can be. Nice. All right, cool. So if all of these are about the screen, we may not be able to really do any of these. I can play Super Mario Brothers. Yeah. Nice. I don't care. I want to play Super Mario Brothers. Yeah. Doggone it. I can't do that, though. I want to play Super Mario Brothers, though. I'm so disappointed. Look at me. Look at my arms. me. Yeah, we can't. I don't think we can do any of the screen ones. That's freaking lame, man. Well, fine. I can't look at this. That's not a thing I can look at. There's nothing with this. Wait, what? I thought for sure that would be something. It must be, maybe that's just. Oh yeah, here we go. As a brightness sensor. Okay. Too poor to play Mario 1. It's a sad fact. I am a poor chicken. Volume buttons. I always like the doink at the end. Oh, there was something. Hang on. What was that? Yeah, there it is. What do you got? Air vent. Oh. All right. Did it. Hello. There sure are a lot of stamps this edge of the area, huh? I didn't think there'd be this many. You need a 4K TV to play Mario 1. Does Mario 1 run at 7? Is Mario 1 maxed at 720 FPS? Did it. Nice. Audio jack. Excuse me. Mario 1 is too powerful for the Nintendo Switch 2. Someday, Nintendo will make Super Mario Bros. 1, but not yet. Dare to dream. Someday, in the future, Mario 1 will happen. Mario 1 is too powerful for the Nintoaster Switch 2. I love that name, the Nintoaster. Delicious. Hey, I found a thing. What is this? Don't overexert yourself. Turn in a lost item at a time. Okay, we gotta go turn in a lost item, I guess. Back we go. It's too difficult to carry more than one item. I have glasses, and I can't carry anything else. Oh, there's a screen just in the middle, huh? Touchscreen. Did it. Champion. So where is the area where I return things? Is it over here? I want to return things. Hello. Are you the lost and found lady? Oh yeah, there we go. Take this. Whoa. Okay. Somewhere out there, a lost item longs to be brought back home. Find it for me, please. And Toaster describes their platforms always being underpowered minus GameCube. Okay. Were all of their systems underpowered? Like, after the GameCube, yeah, but were the N64 and Super Nintendo underpowered? I thought that they were pretty good quality for when they came out. I guess I don't know, though. Yeah, everything after. Okay. Okay, that fits with what I thought was the case. All right. Madam, I have another thing for you. Take this. Take this book. All right, well, what else can I actually do in this area? Oh, hello. Air intake. Nice. USB Type-C connector. Lower. Got that. Lower USB-C type connector. So cool. So cool. They do more with less as a company. Yeah, it makes sense. Speaker. That's the speaker? An odd shape for a speaker. All right. Look at that. I learned everything there is to know about the Nintendo Switch 2 screen thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better, Echo Drone. Thanks for coming out, though. What is this? I want to play this. Oh, I need 7 things for that. I don't have that. Hello, what do you have? The console stand? Yeah, sure. Teach me about the console stand. There's a stand on the back of the console. Amazing. Okay. Okay. Look at it go. Nintendo Switch 2 console stand has a different shape than the Nintendo Switch console's OLED models pictured here. We've made it U-shaped and add more space in the middle. It's allowed us to make the fan and battery bigger and add antennas. As a result, the console is now able to perform more calculations. The console encountered an enemy stand. One thing about this stand. It's made of aluminum alloy. It's very light and robust. It's about as light and robust as the material known as extra super duralumin, which is used in airplanes and spacecraft. Did you know about the extra super duralumin? I want a quiz. Quiz, please. Yeah. Is the quiz about extra super duralumin? Because I love that. There's number 1. It is U-shaped. Oh yeah, extra super duralumin, Benjamin. I love that it's called extra super duralumin. That's amazing. Did it. All right, well, I can't do anything else here, so I guess we'll move on. Welcome to Area C. It's shaped like me. When do they get my presents? You're a second party Nintendo Switch 2 stand. Genj. Did it. You know, one thing I do really like about this and like others of these kinds of things that you find in like Nintendo games, I always like how they make these kind of like futuristic plazas. It's sort of like it's like a World's Fair, but it's nonsensical and it's about a video game console. And there's something charming about it to me. I also really like the way these are made usually. This is the tiny D-pad. Use it for controlling tiny games. The NES had a less than 2 megahertz processor. SNES 20 megahertz, 64 up to 100 megahertz. Extra super dual aluminum is not actually the real. Oh, really? It's 7075 aluminum. That's so much lamer. I don't want that. I want an extra super duralumin. That's a lot more fun. I'm going to continue to think it's extra super duralumin. Y'all, we might get through this whole thing. Unless, hang on. Oh, that's right. It goes up to L. We are not going to get through this whole thing. We might have to do 2 streams of the Nintendo Switch 2 welcome. No, I won't do that to you. I will not do that to you, my dear audience. But we could if we wanted to. Just know that the option is there. NFC touch point? What? Oh, okay. That's interesting. All right. But to tell you what, we got what, 20 minutes left. Let's end this here. And I will play a little bit of Mario Kart World so that folks can see it if you haven't seen it yet. So here, the final boss is brutal. All right. Play a little of this. I'll just drive around. Now, I should mention again, my good friend RoboRev, he's actually streaming right now over on his channel on Twitch. I can put a link to it in the chat. He does a thing every Thursday called Mario Kart Thursdays. And as you might expect, fits in perfectly with the release of Mario Kart World. So they are going to play Mario Kart World. And I will be joining them later on. For this, I'm actually just going to drive around. I'm going to free roam because I want it. Oh, that's right. You got Daisy. Okay, never mind. We got to get Daisy. With that, I got to get Daisy. Daisy's important. They don't give you Daisy from the start in this game, and it sucks. I want my girl. In the meantime, I'll play as Money Mole because he's my boy. And I got some little dumpy. I don't think that's true. I think I have quite a large dumpy, actually. Smart viewing off. I think I've got a rather significant dumpy, and I will use this with my significant dumpy. But yeah, if you are interested in seeing more of the game, or if you have a Switch 2 and you want to play, it's open to people that want to just join in. So yeah, go check it out. I'll put a link when the stream's over. I would raid him, but I don't know how to raid, so I'll just put a link and y'all can go there. Little Dumpy is quite the name to call it. One thing I will say about this, the music is very good. I was very impressed with the music when I was playing it earlier. Oh, is that Daisy? It looks like Daisy. It looks like Arabian Daisy. Oh, me and Daisy. Oh, we're together. Yes. Daisy, be my friend. Very wide track we're on right now. 50cc. You don't have to try in 50cc. That's part of what makes it fun. Rip. Also, I definitely thought I was going the right way over there. I did not realize that was the wrong direction to go in, so that's fun too. Oh, it's a Pianta. Nice. Oh, it's Goomba. Goomba, my bro. I like how everyone has like costumes. I don't understand how you get like the costumes exactly. Look at that guy. That's one of the guys from Super Mario Land 2. Is this stage supposed to be based on Super Mario Land 2? It's one of the running guys. They're in like I think the second world maybe. Burp. Oh yeah, those are more enemies from Super Mario Land 2 or Super Mario Land. This is like the Super Mario Land level. It makes so much more sense now why you get Daisy after beating this race. It kind of is well explained now. Actually, come to think of it, when you beat the Mushroom Course race, which ends with the Donkey Kong level, you get Donkey Kong. So I guess that's how it works. Interesting. So I guess if when you go through a course, you see a lot of levels which seem geared toward a particular game, maybe that's how you get that character. Ew. I did not realize that. Does that mean we're in Sarasa Land right now? Am I in Sarasa Land currently? That tell y'all that I was doing like creative work to design like a basically a Super Luigi Land, which would be like a sequel to Super Mario Land. And in doing so, I was trying to come up with like various things for like Sarasa Land, and I came up with like flower people and so forth and so on. We're in Sarasa Land right now? That's awesome. There aren't enough flowers, but that is awesome. I want Daisy though. Give me Daisy. She's my favorite. It's the sun. The angry sun, I mean, not just the sun in general. Look how cool her outfit is. I do cut. Look at Peach's hat. Oh, it's so cute. I want costumes. How come all I get is little Dumpy? All I got's little Dumpy. And that ain't even true. I got a big Dumpy. They brought back the feather for this game, and I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with it yet. Ow, my body. But yeah, I like the like traveling to the next location thing. I think it's pretty fun. This is kind of cool. It's a little bit like this gives vibes of Diddy Kong Racing. I'm surprised they have never tried to make another Diddy Kong Racing game, right? Doesn't that seem like something that would have happened by now? Also, I really like the other cars just driving around. They're like super cute. I like all the little like coupes and stuff. And you could see like Mario characters inside of them. Super fun. Oh yeah, I definitely know about the drive-through lunch bags. I like finding those as well. I didn't see any on that particular track though. Yeah, they have a Chorokyu look, which honestly, what I've been hoping for from this game is that it will be like Everywhere Road Trip, which is a Chorokyu game. That's what I want this game to be like. So I'm hoping that that carries forward. But oh, it's raining in the desert. Oh yeah, this is definitely Sarasa Land. Oh, wait, so So Sarasaland is like Middle Eastern themed? I don't think I knew that, actually. That's interesting. I mean, I could see Subcon being Middle Eastern, but I didn't know that Sarasaland was. Interesting. Whoop. Oh, there I go. Me and my little dumpy. This is kind of like a weird combination of Sarasaland and Subcon, isn't it? I feel like I'm also getting vibes of Subcon here. It's a desert primarily. I didn't know. You know, I guess that's true. You fought like sphinxes and you went to a pyramid. I never picked up on that. That's interesting. Huh. That's some deep Mario World lore. Look at this dapper Yoshi. Oh my gosh, did you see dapper Yoshi just now? Bro looked dressed to the nines. Meanwhile, this Pianta's just wearing a grass skirt. Look at her little thing. What would you, just ribbon, I guess. Everyone is so cute. Why am I ordinary? I want, like, costumes and stuff. I demand more costumes. It's also, actually, you think about it, it's kind of funny that the Fire Flower stage would be in Sarasaland, considering Sarasaland does not have fire flowers. They have flowers. They're known for their flower exports, but they don't have fire flowers there. They have the rubber ball thing, like the power ball or whatever it's called. But I'm actually really excited about that. That means that, like, as you see more things that are like familiar from another game, it'll be like, oh, I bet I'm gonna get such and such character. Like, I imagine there's probably like a world that is based around oh, food. I want food. Give me food. Yeah, baby. What do you get? Ooh, I got like a bowl. Delicious bowl. Girl medal. Why does that say girl medal? Girl medal. Girl medal. I guess it's a Wario area. What was I saying? Yeah, I imagine there's going to be like a Mario Galaxy themed area that is where you would get like Rosalina or something. You already have Pauline's. There's probably not going to be a Mario Odyssey themed area. Oh, girl! Oh, right, the thing that noise he would make. Right, girl! Forgot that he did that. I don't know that I ever played any of the Wario Land games past the Game Boy ones. That's actually something I've been. I took that turn incorrectly. That's something I've been considering playing for my regular channel. Is like the Wario Land 2 or Wario Land 1. Rosalina was the third cup. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Learning things. Oh, wait. Is it playing the Wario Stadium music from Mario Kart 64? I've been yapping so much I haven't been able to really listen to the music very much. Yeah, it is. Oh, spinning possums. Nice. Hey, Pee-Pee. Do you like my glorious crown? We have no game audio. Oh no. Y'all, you gotta tell me these things. You gotta tell me there's no game audio. Did someone tell me that and I just missed it earlier in the stream? Thanks, Kinge. Man, I'm really disappointed about that. Well, now you can hear the game, I assume. Did y'all really not notice? That's... I don't know how I feel about that. Is that good or bad? Also, yeah, that does stuff say Monster World. Let me change that. Well, of course it's intentional. I expect there to be game audio. Man, I'm disappointed. Here I thought I was so smart because I remembered to change the delay back. Well, crap. Maybe I won't post this. I appreciate it, Kenj. Thank you. Lame. It's just so frustrating, like, and I'm not trying to blame y'all. I mean, just on my own behalf to like not think of that. Oh, I'm here now. Okay, never mind. I mean, it was fine. It was like standard, you know, Nintendo generic sounding music, but like, man, I can't believe I didn't think of that. Ah! I like that boom effect that happens sometimes. Eat it, Goomba. Well, I'll probably still post it, whatever. Like the fact that the Monster World 4 ending or like messed up, and then this, what a disgrace. Hey, dude. Thank you. Thanks for the food. Oh, hey, dude. I like that there's a feather, but I don't know what the feather's for exactly. Well, I guess maybe it's to allow you to jump on rails. I was saying this earlier in the Discord, but I think that, like, I wouldn't be surprised if the meta of this game, or the meta that develops of this game, it relates to riding on rails. Because riding on the rails seems like it could be very powerful. It's like when you're on the rails, you can continuously hop and give yourself little speed boosts over and over again. It seems like it would be a very effective way to manage your speed. Woo! Oh, okay. I don't... Alright. What happened? I just fell for some reason. Oh my gosh. I'm a Hammer Brother now. Why though? I don't want to be this. Why am I a Hammer Brother? What the heck happened? Why was I a Hammer Brother for a little bit? It's a Rocky Wrench. I used to think Rocky Wrenches and Monty Moles were the same thing. I don't think they are though. I think they're different animals. Oh, this is cool. It's like a Mario 3 airship level. That's pretty fun. I like Mario 3. I think Mario 3 is super fun. good time. I think there's some who would argue that Mario 3 is the best Mario, at least of the 2D ones. Not sure I'd agree, but I feel like you could make that argument. All right, catch you later, Kenj. Dang, dang, dang. I think that there's a lot of characters that are have to be unlocked. So I think we all know that Mario Teaches Typing is the best audio. Oh, it's true. It's true. It's got a rap song. Baby Daisy. Future Daisy. She's probably freaking out seeing her child self racing next to her. She's like, I don't like that this is here. Kind of freaked out, man. That's me as a child. Why am I looking at myself as a child? Daisy! Hooray! I got Daisy. I got Daisy. All right, y'all. Well, there is a Mario rap music song. It's in Mario Teaches Typing. I got more things. This Yoshi face is something else. Oh, but look at this cool Koopa logo. Dude, that looks great. Hammer Brothers Repair Service. Blue thing. Yeah. All right, I want to use the what was I using? I was happy with the one I had. I really like the Koopa. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah. Well, thank y'all for coming out again. Apologies that most of the stream was silent. Sorry. But let me put RoboRev's thing in here. Let's see. Nope, not that. Not that. Let's see. Here is where is this button? There. That's RoboRev's Twitch page. I'm so conflicted about the idea that people thought I was intentionally removing the music, because like I can't decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, go check out RoboRev stuff. He's streaming right now. He's playing more Mario Kart. If you have access to the game, you can play with him. I'm sure he would love to have more people in the stream. And I'm probably going to go over there, and I might play along with him too after this. So yeah, once again, thank y'all for coming out and listening to me. We're watching me glitch out the end of Monster World 4 and then go through a tech demo and then play one level of Mario Kart World. So, oh, people do it for copyright reasons. That's a good point. Well, I don't do that because I don't make much money off of these anyway. Like, I think part of the reason it bothers me is that I'm yammering on about this. I'm sorry. Is I just feel like I want to present the games as close to authentic as I can, and the idea that I have like robbed you of the audio for most of a stream is like, what was I doing? Plus, it's annoying to find out too late. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Y'all have a great night. I'm MoeChicken. This has been Monster World 4, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, and Mario Kart World. And thank you for stopping by.